Alrighty, so if you feel like reliving some of your childhood memories in the arcade, stick around. Alrighty, so what we have here is called the Pandoras Box 5S. This is a computer in a box that is designed to sit on the tabletop and emulate an arcade machine. You'll see straight away that it is designed for up to 2 players. You've got your 2 tactile joysticks which feel very much like the old ones that you used to have in the arcade, as well as your 6 buttons per player. Along with the 6 buttons, you've got your 1 player and 2 player buttons up the top, and the play and pause menu, which you didn't have at the arcade. So if you need to go to the toilet or grab a coffee, you can just pause the game. Now this connects to your display via a couple of different methods. You've got built-in HDMI as well as your VGA output. So with the HDMI output, you can obviously plug that straight into your big flat screen or projector, and then the VGA would be to repurpose an old computer monitor. The machine itself is nice and sturdy. It is built of some kind of metal, so probably tin or steel plate, and on top is a nice rigid Perspex plastic. Now myself and my kids have been using this for the last couple of weeks and we've been quite enjoying it. Some of the stock footage you'll see is me playing on the Xiaomi 4K short throw projector. Now obviously don't expect the output of this to be 4K. It is emulating games via ROMs which are 20 plus years old. From what I could gather in my testing, this appears to be outputting roughly 600p resolution, which is kind of non-standard. I tried to record the output directly rather than filming the screen via a few different methods, and all of them just came up blank saying that it was an invalid resolution. So that's why I had to record the screen with the video camera, old school, but at least you get to see what the graphics look like. The experience has been fairly flawless. There's not too much input lag. There is 999 games to choose from, and some of them are more CPU and memory intensive than others. So on some games, I did experience a couple of times a slight input lag, but the next time I tried it, it seemed to be in memory and it didn't seem to have that problem on the next try around. Now, this unit has a lot of your favorites in there. Some of them you won't know and a lot of them you will, ranging from your Street Fighters to your Super Mario Brothers, all the way through to one of my favorite games at the arcade, the Simpsons and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. All of the ones I've just talked about, they were running beautifully, and you can see from the footage that it is very fast and the output is actually really good. I imagine that it's outputting your 600p resolution, and then the TV or display is upscaling it to the native 4K or 1080. These are currently on flash sale at GearBest. The link will be in the description below. Now I know you can build your own kind of one of these with Raspberry Pi and software like RetroPie, but by the time you buy all the components, I don't know if you can build it for the price of this. By the time you get all your buttons, build your enclosures, your joysticks, and once you present it in a box or an enclosure that looks as classy as this on the coffee table, I don't know if you can do it a DIY for the same price. Overall, I'm actually really pleased with the unit. I didn't know what to expect, but from the last few weeks of playing around and of games which I've played in my past a lot, this actually lives up to the hype and to the reviews that it's currently got. If you're after something for the kids to play with or for the occasional game of Mario, then by all means check out this. The link will be in the description if you're interested. Now I just wanted to say a special thank you to my patrons. Without those guys, this channel just wouldn't exist, along with the many others. The ad revenue coming in from YouTube is next to zero, so we must rely on other sources of income if we want to continue. Now thanks to the patrons, I've been able to upgrade the studio lights, which I mentioned in a previous video, and I've upgraded the audio using an actual proper audio recorder instead of a dodgy phone app. So hopefully the audio sounds pretty good. If you'd like to support me in the channel on Patreon, the links will be in the description. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and stick around to see all the new content that's coming up. We've got some really cool products coming up. The latest drone from DJI, the DJI Mavic Air, that'll be coming up. As well as the drone, we've got the latest array of action cams to come up to review. So please, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Please like and give us a comment below. If you don't like it, let us know why in the description. And we'll do our very best to cater for everyone's likes and requirements. Alright guys, thanks, and I'll see you on the next video.